Hey guys, it's Alex. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I love my HTC One. This is an amazing phone. So I'll just pop it out of the case here. And just kind of begin. Okay, so as you can see, first off, this phone has an amazing design. This phone is absolutely stunning. I mean, to me, it's probably the it's the best designed smartphone on the market. I mean, this phone, nothing compares to it in my opinion. It is just absolutely beautiful. And the phone is also crazy fast. I mean, one of the highest benchmarking phones on the market, one of the fastest phones on the market. In fact, it's basically second in place to Samsung Galaxy S4, although you won't ever notice that. They benchmark about the same, and to me, although I'm usually not completely form over function, I'd much rather have a nice aluminum unibody design than the plastic body thing on the S4, which I personally absolutely hate. To me, it feels terribly cheap. The way I like to measure quality and stuff is, if it's got a back cover, and you could bend it in half without it breaking, there's something seriously wrong with that. I mean, that's just cheap. Not to offend any S4, S3, or any Samsung phone owners, or anybody who has a phone like that. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean that you can't. I mean, it's your preference. I'm just saying I really love the aluminum design on this. I really like how when you pick it up in the morning, it's cold. It feels very high quality. It's got a little bit of heft to it. It's a very light phone, a very slim phone, but it's got a little bit of heft where it feels like it's nice and high quality. The phone doesn't flex or creak it's a very solid phone. Now, I'd say that's enough with build quality. I mean, HTC is known for build quality. What I really like is, once again, the specs and the software choices. So, like I said before, this phone is crazy fast. I'm on the quadrant benchmarks getting about 12,500 or so. So that's not bad. I mean, I'll do a quadrant benchmark right now. If I open up quadrant, run full benchmark. Did it do its thing? As you can see in this case, I got 12,466. That right there is the HTC One X. That's a Zeus Transformer Prime, Matrix 4G. Basically, this phone is a powerhouse. Even though the phone's 6 months old, I think now, this phone is a powerhouse. I mean, it is crazy fast. Then one thing I did do to this phone is I installed the Google Play Edition ROM. As you can see, this is stock Google, which I honestly prefer. Whoops, my phone. I mean, not saying Sense 5 is bad. To me, Sense 5 is an absolutely amazing manufacturer's skin for a phone. If the Google Play Edition ROM wasn't readily available in such a nice ROM, I definitely want to be running it. I'm actually thinking about going back to Sense, mostly because of the camera. I really like the idea of a slow motion video. I don't really see the need for HTC Zoe or anything like that. The other thing that bugged me about the stock ROM is the blink feed. To me, it's kind of a waste of a page, but I mean, your ROM choice is up to you. In fact, you don't even have to flash a custom ROM. Most people who buy the phone aren't going to flash a custom ROM. They're just going to leave it as it is stock, and there's no problem with that. The phone is amazing stock. I would remove the carrier bloatware, but other than that, I'd run the stock ROM. In fact, I've got an Android backup and of the Sense 5 and the whatchamajoohickey Google Play Edition ROM for this phone. And I switch between them every once in a while, once every couple weeks. At that, like I've swapped maybe twice this week. Other things that are amazing about this phone. If I open up my speed test thing, if I look at some results where I got 5 bars, let's see, scrolling down, 51.29 megs down. I mean, that's crazy. That's faster than my internet at home. I mean, that is insane, being able to get that on a phone. LTE on AT&T is great. I mean, hands down, the fastest LTE carrier I've used yet. Faster than Verizon, faster than T-Mo, faster than Sprint. I mean, it is crazy fast. If you're looking for a carrier for speed, it's great. AT&T's amazing. The other thing I've got is I've got the grandfathered unlimited data plan, so I use 10, 15 gigs a month. It's amazing. I mean, I'm not complaining about AT&T, that's for sure. I mean, I just honestly really like this phone. The speakers are amazing. They blow pretty much any other speakers for anything out of the water. I mean, I usually don't listen to music on my phone because even though this has really great speakers, it's still not anything like my main audio system, which is over there. Let's see, where's Google Music? Let's do some Nirvana or Hendrix. Nirvana. I'm feeling grunge today. Silver and In Bloom. In Bloom. Oh, I should. Dang it, why do I always do that? Now I'll pause that before the copyright trolls come after me. And this leads me to the things I don't like about the phone. To me, the volume rocker placement's kind of awkward. And to me, it's low, and I don't like how it's nearly flush with the phone. So basically, like if you're like me and you hold your phone like that, you will run into the volume rocker and turn down your volume. That's a bit annoying. I'm sure I'll get used to it. I've only had this phone about 2 weeks, so. One thing that doesn't make sense in the beginning, but after you use it is absolutely brilliant, is the power button on the opposite side of the iPhone. Because if you're right-handed like 90% of the world, it's actually really convenient. One thing I forgot that I love about this phone is the IR sensor thing is absolutely amazing. If you know me, you know what things I've used it for. But I could like turn on my TV from here, so let me just switch to my bedroom stuff. And you can't see it, but you should be able to hear it.
Easily. We don't believe you should be a victim of someone
else's commercial, I can turn it up.
We're LifeLock. We constantly monitor the web, so if any of your personal information is misused, we're on it.
I can change a channel on my cable box. Right now I'm on BBC America. I can go to Science Channel, whatever I want to watch. That's cool. All using my phone. In fact, it looks like you could see whenever I do anything. Yeah, you could see the IR sensor going off. Since I'm, of course, recording this with a digital camera, you can see IR. The human eye can't see this, but any cameras can see it. So if you're using this for pranks in public, like I've done more than once. In fact, right when I got this phone, I was at the mall, and
some things are hard
of course,
for kids to digest. Rice
Krispies are easy
because they're made of rice.
I was, of course, at the mall at the AT&T store where I bought the phone, and I'm walking out, and I noticed that there's an LG TV just sitting there right as I exit. So I'm just like, okay, add a TV, blah, 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 blah. I turn it off, just trolling. You know, I don't have a good reason for it, but it's a bit fun. I mean, yeah. So, really, this phone's super convenient. I'm in love with the phone. It's super easy to unlock the bootloader and root it if you're into that kind of thing. I mean, the pros outweigh the cons. Get this phone. That's about it. I'm not going to continue rambling on. Thanks for watching. Bye.